When speaking of the champions, one stands above the rest. Glory's old and records proud, when often put to test. Of fine traditions, history, the others cannot best. They wear the red and green. Welcome to the Rabbitohs Centre, and it is Beanies for Brain Cancer round 15 of the NRL, and there they are. You can get them at Lowe's, selected IGA stores. Got mine at Botany IGA, $25. Support the Mark Hughes Foundation. They do some great work in the community. And the boys are just coming out now. We've got AJ, Rabbitoh 1105 with the ball there. He's come out. And also Davey Mawali, Sean Kepi, Jai Arrow. There's the boys. And those beanies are great for winter. On days like this, it's a chilly 12 degrees here in Maroubra, in South Sydney. Feels a bit cooler than that. Everyone's rugged up. But it is a massive Friday night footy clash. Tomorrow, Rabbitohs v Broncos, out there at Accor Stadium. It's a home game for the Bunnies. And the big news is that the captain's back, Cam Murray, on the bench. And I'm also joined here by Oscar, who's helped me out with the edits. A few fans in here today. We'll just watch as the boys put their boots on, get ready. I've had a coffee in the Burrow Cafe. Said hello to Ricardo. And this is the only place you can watch the Mighty Rabbits live and free on Bunnies TV across Australia and around the globe. So Ben Hornby has elected to pick Cameron on the bench, and it sort of solves the problem of what to do with Keon. You just leave Keon at lock for the time being anyway, and bring Cam off the bench, and I'd say he'd give one of the middle forwards a rest that starts the game. So then you've got Keon and Cam in the middle, you know, midway through the first half, which is pretty good in my book. Sounds pretty good to me. Speaking of middle forwards, there's one there. Damien Cook, Rabbitoh 11-17, 1117. You got Rabbitoh 757 on the camera here, Steve Maven. And there's Jack. The fans just waving to him. Yeah, one of Jack's friends there just sung out to him. He said he'll come over. And the boys are all just coming out now. We had cameras ready at about 9:30. And there he is, the cap. Rabbitoh 11-34, Cam Murray. And he's back. He trained strongly here on Tuesday. And there's Lockie, walking around unaided. Good to see him back on his feet, the young fella. And Cam Murray, yes. So not only is he back for the Bunnies, but could he be back for the Blues? I did read that Madge called him into the Blues camp in the Blue Mountains with Tommy Turbo and also Nathan Cleary. Does he come into contention? Does he take one of the bench spots? He's got a bench spot here, but does he take one for the Blues? Or does Madge decide to bring an outside back onto the bench? Does he put Burton there, or Coruscant, or Connor Watson? There's a few questions for the Blues team. Does he bring Cody into the halves? I don't know. A few questions. I mean, also the big question is Trell Mitt in the centre, in the centres. I mean, Matt Burton, as he walks out just on cue. Matt Burton was 18th man, so you'd think that spot is for Matt Burton to lose, but I suspect he's going to go with Latrell instead of Matt Burton. Matt Burton could also play in the halves. Matt Burton could also be the utility on the bench. So there's a lot of variables with this Blues team. But don't worry about that. Let's just worry about beating the Broncos tomorrow. They are the favourites. There is no Adam Reynolds. There is no Reece Walsh. But they do still have a powerful lineup with Selwyn Cobbo in the centres, Ezra Mam, Payne Haas, Pat Carrigan. And they are the favourites because they are running 8th and we are running 16th. So it's a big test for the boys. Oh, good take there by Keon. You just put the hand out and you missed that. Well, there's also a young fella called Josiah Karapani, 18th man for the Broncos. And wouldn't it be interesting if he got called in, because he was a former Rabbitoh up until, I think it was earlier this year. Was released, I think, and moved on, and the Broncos grabbed him and he's made his debut up there and played quite well. But anyway, enough about the Broncos. We'll just meet whoever's in front of us and take them on. And here's Tallis Duncan. He's been in good form. I'll take you out on the field in a sec. A few other more boys over here just getting ready. Just getting their training shirts on. It's a glary morning here. I was going to wear the beanie for brain cancer, but I've got the cap on for the sun protection. And here's Coach Hornby coming out. He must be happy. 2 wins from the last 2 starts. Ben Hornby, interim head coach. He's got the boys firing. The last 2 games we've scored 40 points in the last 2 games, both times. So I'm just going to focus on the scoreboard here to get it right. Oh, stand by for a sec. There we go. That'll do us. Bring you around here, out onto the field now. And there's big Tom Burgess. I gave him a rap when I was here on Tuesday for good reason. He played well off the bench. Giant of a man. Gives us good production. And yeah. We've also got an extended bench. We've got Dion Tiapa there, Liam LeBlanc. Also Chase Chapman, Bailey Bentley Huppe, and there's one other there, Adam Christensen. So at this stage, none of those guys have been getting used, but missed that, whatever that was. So welcome to everyone who's live chatting. I'm sure there's people in there, but at the moment I am obviously filming, commentating, and looking across into a bit of glare, but it's all good. And there he is, Captain Cameron Murray. How long does Ben Hornby wait before he injects him into the team? He's also co-captain with Cody, so Cody's got the C and so has Cam. But how long before Ben Hornby pulls the trigger and brings him on? So what a guy to be bringing off the bench, bringing the energy, bringing the charging at the line, tackles. He's that link man. He plays that link role, beautiful hands. Tallis Duncan does a bit of that too, so we've got 2 guys that can do that. And let's hope that our outside backs get plenty of ball there out at Accor Stadium. Let's hope that Alex Johnston scores his 191st try and goes to second all time. He almost did it last week. Thought he was there, but the defence came across. And yeah, so As per usual, this is just warm-up vision of the boys, of the Rabbits, courtesy of the Rabbitohs, brought to you by the Juniors Group of Clubs, George's Cameras and SEQ IT Services. Also been helped lately by Global Mouse Travel. So if you want to go on a cruise, head to Global Mouse Travel and speak to Michelle Cheney, she'll sort you out. Trell Met had a good game. Try, 3 try assists, and the bombs. Putting pressure on the opposition. The high ball. Something we haven't really had bombs like that since Renault was at the club. So I think that's been a good move to get him kicking the ball. That has helped. The boys just warming up the limbs, stretching. You know the drill. They've all got a spring in their step at the moment. Winning 2 games in a row. Does that. Scoring plenty of tries. 8 tries last week, 7 the week before. 40 plus points. Latrell's landing goals from all over the place. So yeah, that is good. It's Cody. Now, Cody and Jack. We're undefeated since Cody and Jack have been in the halves. And even though Cody didn't play the first time they were selected, we're undefeated with Jack Whiten at 5'8". How's that? And it's working quite well. 2 very experienced guys, and they both like having the ball in their hands. And I don't think that halves pairing is going to be getting changed anytime soon, because it's been working quite well. Jack Whiten, been around for a long time, and so has Cody. And we're looking for another big game out of them, out of the whole spine. But yeah, can't complain the way they've been going. Cody 7, Jack 6, Trell 1, Cookie 12, not 12. It was 12 when I was playing at hooker. 9. For those younger viewers, hooker used to wear the 12 jersey. I used to wear the 13 when I was a young fella in the front row, not lock. Used to rake the ball when it was a contest. But anyway, I reminisce about the old days. Here's another bloke that's been playing well. Is that Davey? Yes, it is. Mawale, 1172. He really has cemented his place in this team, I think Davey has. He's occasionally was in and out. He was a young prop. They were giving him time to get, used to first grade, but used to first grade he is now. His production has been great. So with a big fella like him, Tommy Burgess doing the job in the middle, that's great. We've lost Junior Totola. And he's not coming back anytime soon, but Davey has filled that void quite well. And as has Keon there. So there's Keon. Kalamatangi. Close to being the man of the match 2 weeks in a row. He scored that double against the Eels, but then he backed it up again with a superb effort last game against the Titans up there in the Goldie. 80 minutes for a big fella in the middle. Now that's good going, let me tell you. It's hard work, but he's fit. He's a fit young fella, a mascot junior, And they're getting ready to go now, so I think that's going to be it. Here comes Jeremy. They're about to do ball work, so... That's it, Jez? Okay. Well, I'll just spin around here.
Thanks, gents.
I'll just show you who we got here. We got the media. We got young Oscar here. Got some news cameras. I will have a look at the chat. Well, we've got Lockie over there chatting to a few people. So I will have a look just before I go at the chat. Just fix that. Okay, so apologies for not having a look, but I'm just bringing it up now. We have got, Michelle again. Thanks, Mavo. So that's Michelle Cheney in the chat. You see the big pink chat there. She's given us another $79.99. So that is wonderful. Thank you, Michelle. And like I said, Global Mouse Travel, a Disney cruise of a lifetime. And it's not just for kids, adults, young and old, of any age. The best cruise you will ever go on is a Global Mouse Travel cruise. We've also got Karina Hazer in there, said good morning. Michelle said good morning. Paul Cullen, PC. He said, hope Alex can get tries number 191 and 192. Yes, I hope that too, and that'll put him second all time. And Paul Cullen also said Coach Ben is doing a fine job so far. Yes, he is. But shout out to JD, Jason Demetrio. He's I'm sure he's still supporting the club. And Karina Hazer, all the way from Germany. Guten Tag to you. Guten Morgen. Good morning. It's 2:05 a.m. there, and she's got up to watch her team perform out on the field. Now, we can't show you the ball work because they're out there doing the ball work now. So I've just got the Oscar on screen there, and there's Danny Wilder just walked in the shot there. Morning, Dan.
Good morning.
And Peter Bennett is in there, and he said, hi, Mavo, you are starring in your telecast. Thank you, mate. Also, thank you, mate. And Peter said, Mavo, you wearing number 13 as a junior explains your dial. Yeah, so that's why I've got a head like that's for radio. And the boys are having a bit of fun out there. And NRL Clips said, is Stretch having a stretch? Well, let's have a look. Is he out there? Is there the rehab group we had it early today, so they're not out here now. They've finished. I can see juniors over there in the boot, Junior Totola, sitting over there. And but they were out early, and we didn't get any footage of them. But I will wrap it up here from the Heffron Centre. Thanks again to everyone who's joined us live and free on Bunnies TV. And I'll just show you the beanie once more. There's two types of beanies. There's the beanie for brain cancer, Mark Hughes Foundation. There's the chocolate colour, and also there's a light colour with the pom-pom on top. And it is a great cause. We can beat cancer, and small steps by buying something like that to support the cause. Thanks again. Catch us later.